Well, Kendrick, right back where we don't belong. On ESPN. We double dipping tonight. We on ESPN and Dallas.
What we doing, man? What we doing? I mean, what we doing? I mean, listen. Just listen, man. Just when I got us off of ESPN, they put us right back, man. I got us back on balance. That's where we belong. They put us right. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, Walt. I tell you. I'm telling you, man. It's a conspiracy. Conspiracy against my basketball team. You know what, man? I feel just like Tucker Carlson on Fox News. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
he didn't believe a damn word he was saying. He just read the text messages he was talking about. But anyway, I believe what I was talking about. It's conspiracy. Oh, you on ESPN. And with the Pelicans also. So it don't make no sense. Early tip off. Come on, man. But hey, man, it's game night. Early tip. Mavs Pels. Mavs trying to win 2 in a row. After last night's close win against the Utah-less Jazz.
What a great win by the Mavs last night. What a great win.
It was a win. I don't know about
great win.
I know it was great. It was a win. Just take the win. Mavs are 34-32, fifth in the West. Playing the Pelicans, who are 31-34, ninth in the West. Mavs favored by 2. The referees tonight is Scott Foster, Natalie.
Oh, God.
Ashley Moore Gretsch. And your starting lineup is Irvin, Green, Doncic, Wood, and Dwight Powell. For the New Orleans Pelicans, Richardson, Ingram, McCollum, Jones, and Valanciunas.
Wait. What was that starting 5 again?
I got NBA.com was Irving, Green, Luka, Wood, and Powell.
Oh, Christian Wood's getting a start tonight.
Yeah, it was on NBA.com. They just released it just maybe about an hour ago.
Wow, Christian Wood getting a start tonight.
Yeah, but the reason why is because Valanciunas, big as he is, he may get 20.
Oh no! Well, you know why? Because what's name is hurt. That's why he got to start tonight.
Injury report.
Reggie.
Maxi Kleber hamstring out, Vail McGee ankle out, and Reggie Bullock quad out. Quad is out. For the New Orleans Pelicans, Zion Williams still out with an ankle. He'll be reevaluated in a couple of weeks. So, as for the summary of the game, the Dallas Mavericks head on the road for the first time. The Dallas Mavericks head on the road for the first time
since his breath, Kendrick.
Since prior to the All-Star break to play the New Orleans Pelicans, in a key matchup up for both teams as the regular season winds down. It's an early national televised game, 6:30 start on ESPN and Balance. Dallas finds themselves in the 5th seed despite just being 2 games over 500, while New Orleans is 9th in the West, though they're tied with 3 other teams. A loss for either team will send each team tumbling down in the standings. The Mavericks are just 2-8 on the second 9 of back-to-backs, and that's they had to and the fact that they had to hop on a plane to hell in New Orleans. They play early game on ESPN strikes me as kind of unfair. Travel disadvantages, kind of unfair, man. Travel disadvantages for the Mavericks. The Mavericks
it's not like they had to go that far. I mean, they only go to New Orleans.
Yeah, but still, man. Dallas is just 12-19 on the road, so on paper this looks like a scheduled loss. With factoring all the injury information, in my opinion, it's very annoying. But the one thing you ought to be hoping for that's somewhat lost in the mediocre All-Star appearances from the Mavericks is Tim Hardaway's flamethrower. Tim Hardaway shooting 29 of 46 from 3, which is beyond.
I'm sorry. Did you call it a flamethrower? Did I hear you say flamethrower?
Man.
Okay.
He's shooting 63% from 3 since the All-Star break, which is beyond preposterous. But it's safe to say that without his shot making, Dallas will have lost at least one more game during this homestand. They need him, of course. The pearls on relying on Hardaway's heater have been well documented in Mavs land. But that doesn't mean they aren't fun. With an iffy Pels defense, expect Tim Hardaway to continue hosting. Hopefully that flamethrower is still on, hopping on. So That does it for the summary for the Mavs and Pels.
It's two things we know about this. It's two things we know about this team, Kendrick. Jason Kidd is watching, and Tim Hardaway is gonna keep shooting.
Yeah. He don't care if he shooting if he shoots 63% from three, or he just shooting 3% from three. He gonna continue to shoot. He ain't never seen a bad shot. Hope he.
Coach Kidd. And we know that Coach Kidd. We know Coach Kidd's gonna be looking on.
Come on, man, don't do that. Now you can get everybody started, and he's gonna be irritated. But
he's not a savior, and he's not a savior.
Hopefully he can get some of that confidence on Josh Green. Is all of a sudden for the last week or so been reluctant to shoot open threes. So hope he can get some of that confidence. We need Josh Green to step up since Reggie's gonna be out, and we need Christian Wood to step up since Maxi Cleaver's gonna be out. JaVale McGee, whatever. It really doesn't matter. He wasn't playing anyway. So but there's gonna be two holes with
clear.
So what? Go ahead.
I said, and your basketball Yoda earlier was talking about how Josh Green has pretty much been declining since the All-Star break, and they need about 30 minutes out of him a night.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna get 30 minutes out of the ball. The ball can't stop turning the ball over. It looked like the more minutes he's getting played, starting to. I don't know if he's hitting the wall or something. His head is going faster than his body. Out there, you see him thinking a whole lot. So he just needs to calm down, and if he got open shots,
I think he's a little bit too antsy.
Yeah, he's getting too antsy, man. He got a lot of turnovers, but he needs to calm that down because he's going to be required to play because Dorian's not here anymore. Spencer Dinwiddie's not here anymore. So he's next man up. With the injury Reggie tonight, he's next man up. Gonna need some big minutes for him tonight. Hope he can pull a 3 for us. So it's gonna be a tough game regardless if Zion's out. Anyway, you still got to deal with C.J. McCollum. You still got to deal with Brandon Ingram. You still got to do with Valanciunas. So it's gonna be a tough game.
Well, I've got Coach Kidd here, ready to get from Coach. Hear what he say about tonight's matchup with the Pels.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna start off the interview talking about he's gonna be watching. Make sure he's watching the game.
Oh yeah, well he gets a bird's eye view every game.
Yeah,
and don't forget, Kendrick, he's not a savior either. So don't look for him to save the Mavericks if they get in the trouble.
It's like when he's sitting over there, he never moves.
He's not a bat. He's not your Batman, your Cape Crusader. So he's not gonna do anything. But hold on.
All right, let's see. Maxi's out. JaVale is out. That's out. We'll see him being out today. Hopefully he feels better. And then tomorrow being off, hopefully by Saturday he's ready to go.
This is the first time he's playing both halves of the back-to-back since early December. What have you guys been able to change that he is available to be in this situation? Isn't it just having Kyrie and having somebody that they're not behind it? So.
Yeah, I think just looking at the schedule, then trying to find times to give him a break. And so, 15 games or so left. There's no room for a break. So he's always ready to go. So it's just you playing out the schedule from here.
Jason, what do you see as a difference in just the pace of the game? Kyrie's in it last night, he got 24 fast break points, and just how the offense has to shift.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that, having two different styles in the sense of Kai's group moves, which gives us the opportunity to score, but as a fast break points, which we normally don't. But I think also Luka's improving in trying to run and trying to play faster to create easy baskets for his teammates and for himself. And so, again, when we are in the half court, Luka is very comfortable, running the show there. And being able to get his own shot or his teammate's shot. So I think it's the luxury of just being able to have two different styles. And we can continue here with the games left to get better at that.
Kylie's been so hot in the fourth. For those of us that don't get to watch it every night, do you envision him as your closer and Luka carrying the first three quarters, or is that just how it's worked out situationally?
Yeah, I think it's just worked out that way so far. I think you have the luxury of having two closers, two guys who can create a problem, who can create their own shot, or get a teammate a wide open shot, being a quarterback. And so last night, Kai went and he closed the game for us down the stretch. But there's going to be times when Luka is going to close the game for us. And so I think it's a matter of who has the hot hand, but then also what's, kind of dictated by the defense. It's hard to double team both those guys. And last night they were double teaming Luka with the ball, and Kai benefited from it.
Jason, with Reggie out, I would assume that's going to be more opportunity for Justin Holiday. Last night he had a couple steals. I think he had 3 blocks. One of them was against Marketing late in the game, which is a pretty hard thing to do.
Yes.
Kind of like third place. Just kind of wondering if he has been everything advertised and everything you expected defensively so far.
Yeah, Holiday's been great for us. I mean, not just the first game when he made the threes, but just, starting to see what we had and then kind of sliding him into a role and seeing how he's handled that. And he's done that extremely well. Last night he was big for us. We didn't shoot the 3 from the corner well in that first half. He came out and helped us get going. So he's going to get some minutes tonight. Timmy probably will slide into the starting lineup. But everyone, all hands on deck. You can see Hardy, Theo tonight.
Coach, looking at the Pelicans team, they just announced Hank. He just can't pressure as well. Second, how much is it going to be about stopping McCullough in back? Does that make it easier to maybe go against them?
No, they're a very talented team. They're well coached. Willie's done an incredible job. They've had a lot of injuries. So when you talk about their all-star being out for most of the season, then, big who come Hank, DJ, but the other guy can hurt you. So if you pay too much attention to those hurt you.
Tim's always, he steps on his foot like that.
Yeah.
Wondering, I remember a game back in the day when Mike Woodson was on the court and you ran into him, got a technical foul. I think that made a difference in the game. Have you ever had something like that happen while you're on the sideline?
No, that was just a freak accident. I think just backpedaling. The coach wasn't trying to do anything. It's a lot of times we're a little slow to react, and so Hardy wasn't trying to do. It was a freak accident after Timmy made the 3. I'm just happy that Timmy's okay and that he can go to him. Reggie out would be tough.
It's not even seen from his consistency. Like he hasn't started, but last night comes out hot. He doesn't go in there very much, comes back and forth.
When he gets into these stretches, we have to get him the ball. And I think when you look at the group out there, they're finding him and he's knocking them down. His confidence is extremely high, and we got to do a better job where he can't go without stretches of touching the ball to get shots. But then again, with Luka and Kai out there, sometimes you just have to be patient. But those guys are still looking for him. But those two can score the ball too. But I think Timmy's doing an incredible job of just being patient and taking what the defense is giving him. It's a great problem to have.
Jason, a minute ago, you were talking about the corner threes that you were shooting last night. You're shooting corner threes at an historic rate this year in terms of percentage of your overall shots. Is it just that Luka and now Kyrie, they put the defense in conflict? Is it something about a particular guy you have, the efficiency of the shot? What's been, your schematic approach to why you're so interested in getting those shots?
Well, I think it's one of the easiest shots, and it's one of the toughest to guard when you talk about Kai and Luka, being able to have those guys not just be able to quarterback, but to be able to score and get to the rim, and also in the mid-range. And then I think just being able to understand, those guys who are on the floor, seeing what the defense is doing, and being able to move without the ball to fill those spots, is huge. And Reggie, we missed him last night with his injury. But again, stop from us getting those wide open corner threes.
Kendrick, I have an update to your starting lineup here as this was posted on Mavs Twitter account. Right here.
Yep.
Looks like it's gonna be Luka, Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr., J Money Green, and Dwight Powell.
That's a very, very small line. It's a very small line.
I mean, we're taking on the Pelicans without Zion, so I mean it's fair.
Yeah, but Valanciunas saying, you know what? Hey man, barbecue ribs, some pork.
No, we're not worried about him. Kendrick, what have I been telling you with this Mavericks team? We're just gonna have to outscore everybody, okay?
Beans,
the only way it's gonna work.
A side of coleslaw on the side,
Yeah, we're not worried about Valanciunas. He's the least of our worries. The person we need to worry about tonight is Ingram and CJ McCollum.
Yeah, okay. You go and think that when Valanciunas playing volleyball with the basketball on their offensive possession, they miss a shot in. He just backed it to himself. That man having up 30 rebounds tonight. Anyway. Let's get on some good times, man. Kyrie Irving last night in the fourth quarter, Mr. Fourth Quarter, as I'm going to start calling him, Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Why don't you just call him the closer?
No, you hear the coach saying we got two closers on this team. I'm just calling him Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Oh, come on now. You know, coach.
It's what coach said. Coach said we have two closers.
You just don't want to hurt Lucas' feelings.
I'm going with what coach said. Mr. Fourth Quarter, Kyrie.
Well, you know what, Kendrick? Can I just say something to that? If a certain somebody on the team wouldn't play all 12 minutes of quarters, maybe he could be around in the fourth quarter to help out. You know
what? Y'all gonna rule the day. Me and hold on for a second. Hello? Yeah, LD. Yeah, LD, it's me. Yeah, I know, man. They dishing you already. I understand. Yeah, just a couple more years and we up out of here. And we palm tree living, man.
Ask him what video game is he playing tonight when he finishes with the game.
Don't worry about it, Luke. He's just a hater. He's just another hater. We palm tree living, Hollywood dreaming. A couple years. Just wait, man. We don't get you that. Clippers, Lakers, whichever one you pick is still LA. Inglewood, up to no good. See you later. All right, back to you. Speaking of Mr. Fourth Quarter, Kyrie Irving had 17 points, 4 out of 5
the closer
from the field. 8 of 8 from free throw line, 3 assists. Man, he created 26 of the Mavs' 33 fourth quarter points. Man, he's gonna have to do that again for us to get a win tonight.
Come on, man, not tonight. We don't need it that bad tonight.
Yeah, you don't need it that bad, man. No Maxey, no Reggie. Listen, I'm not saying Maxey and Reggie are the God's gift to basketball players, but this team has a lack of depth, so they need health just as much as they need talent. So when guys are out, that means guys like Frankie Nuggets and Jaden Hardy and other guys gotta play. And I think you may see some little Davis Bertan tonight also. So we may get a little Davis Bertan tonight. So
yeah, we're gonna need him tonight. Need him tonight.
Yeah, hopefully he can hit a three. Hope he ain't forgot how to shoot a three. That's the only damn thing he can do. But anyway, Kyrie's gonna got to be on point. Need a big game. I'm predicting 40 points for Kyrie. 40 point and 10 assist game for Kyrie tonight. Mavs get the win, 125-117.
Listen, I was paying attention to some video of Kyrie after the game. Listen, man, I'm telling you, man, Kyrie really loves it here in Dallas. He really does. And the fans here love Kyrie too. It's hard for me to see Kyrie not signing back here if the Mavericks don't offer him the right amount of money.
Yeah, y'all go ahead. Me and LD, we got plans in a couple years.
Well, we're not worried about that.
Yeah,
Well,
don't worry
so the
about it.
Mavericks are 2.5 games back from being in the fourth seed.
Yeah, and also what's the other way? One loss away from being back in the 7th or 8th seed or something like that. So it's really close.
Everything's neck and neck. But they can't.
Really
like I said yesterday, they just couldn't afford to lose. They couldn't afford to lose all games this week.
No, listen. The Mavs. Who I'm trying to say, what are they scheduled? What is their schedule?
Oh man, they got 3 gimmies. They got tonight is a gimme. They've got Saturday is a gimme against Memphis, and they got Monday a gimme against Memphis.
Well, they got to get these games. I mean,
come on, man. These are 3 gimme games that you got to get right here.
Get these games. You can't if you're trying to make sure you're not a part of playing. These are the games you got to get. You just got to get them. You're the better team. These teams are missing the star players, the superstar players. You got both of yours. Stars make games. They make teams. So you as far as that, you shouldn't have a problem. So you need to get these wins. The Mavs need to at least go 4-0 before they go. Who next they play for a tough game? The Lakers.
They play Lakers and Golden State.
Yeah, but the Golden State Warriors got their own problem. You got Draymond Green basically quitting on the floor. So yeah,
a lot of concern coming out for Zion though too.
Yeah, Pelicans, Grizzlies twice. Then you got the Spurs. Yeah,
come on, man. That's a gimme, man.
These are 4 gimme games. You need to be on a 5-game winning streak before you go to La La Land.
Who's after the Spurs?
Who's what?
Who's after the Spurs?
The Lakers. That's why I said you should be on a 5-game winning streak before you go to La La Land on
Wait, don't we play the Spurs? Don't we play the Spurs like next Monday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah. Grizzlies Saturday and Monday. And Mavericks next Wednesday. Spurs next Wednesday. Then you got the Lakers Friday, March 17th.
Okay.
And then it gets tougher. You got the Lakers, and then Josh should be back for that Monday game on March 20th against the Grizzlies. Josh should be back, and then you got the Golden State Warriors Wednesday, March 22nd. So you got 4 more gimme games before those next 3 games, the 17th, the 20th, and the 22nd of March. Those are 3 tough games.
Okay.
So you need to get these 4. These upcoming 4. If you want to stay out of playing, you got to have them. I'm just plain and simple to put it. You got to have them. No more. Excuse my French.
Okay, let's say the worst you can really only stand to lose by 2 games.
Yeah. No. As far as I'm concerned, excuse my French. No more bullshitting aside. You got.
Yeah. I'm just saying, worst come to worst, the only wiggle room you got is losing 2 games.
Right.
Outside of that, you put yourself in a really bad situation.
A little bad tight, especially because you go on a losing streak, you can find yourself sitting, like Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz was sitting 8th or 9th or something like that. Now they're down at 13th. And basically out of that one loss took them out of the whole playoff. So get the games you need to get and steal the ones that maybe teams don't think you can get. Still a couple of them. So you have to start with tonight. You need to get this game against the Pelicans. You got an undermanned team. No Zion. Get this game.
So who wins tonight then?
Give me Mavs 125, Pelicans 117. Kyrie Irving goes off for a 40-point, 10-assist game tonight. Leads them to a win.
Give me the Mavs tonight. No shock there. I'm always taking the Mavs. Because I believe that with Kyrie here, we can do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, he's the role model. He's a guy we can be
Come on,
proud
man.
of.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't put
He's a
that
role
man.
model. Somebody we can be proud of. Kendrick.
Don't put that man in this thing. Don't do that to him.
Yeah, somebody we can be proud of.
Yeah, that's just except them doing the COVID. You see,
Love you, Walt. Agreed.
what the heck is that?
I don't know. I'm about to find out. I love them back, whoever that is. And that's it.
Who?
We biased over here, Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick. What are you doing?
Hey, man. Listen, I'm just spitting out facts. Whether you want to hear them or not, that's totally up to you. I'm always right. You guys are always wrong. That's just the way it is.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Please don't think like that.
I'm sorry, Walt. It's been happening. It's been happening for at least 35 years of my life.
Oh God.
Yeah. Ain't
Yeah.
changing.
So these Mavs are on. Yeah.
Man,
He.
I know Harp's calling the game. Who's calling the game for the?
It looks like Doris. Looks like DB and some other chick.
Okay. Oh, they got all female crew. Doris
Yeah,
Burke and
it's all women. It's all women. International Women's Month.
Yeah, Beth Mowens. Okay, cool. That'll work. That's Drake's woman right there, Doris Burke.
Well, you know, I was chilling with Miss Doris Burke last week here.
Oh yeah, I saw the yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
Like you was kind of stalking her, but not
No. Me and DB, every time she comes to town, we talk.
You kind of had that kind of stalkerish, kind of weird look to you, but nobody's saying anything much.
No. Me standing right next to you. We had a good conversation. I let her know that I'm one of her defenders on Twitter. You know,
who's mad at Doris Burke?
Oh man, people are idiots, man. They won't tell
What kind of low life, low rent human being is mad at Doris Burke?
Exactly, bro. Talking about she needs to shut up. She's so annoying. I'm like, bro, you are getting an education of basketball when Doris Burke is talking. Take notes, bro.
We know that guy was either raised in Florida or Texas.
It's a lot of them. It's not just one person. It's a lot of people when Doris Burke be on TV like, oh my gosh, she is so annoying. She gets on my nerves.
I like Doris Burke, man. I
love Doris Burke. I'll be telling people like, man, you get an education of basketball that you probably never ever gotten before. Shut up and take notes, bro.
Now I hate Stan Van Gundy.
What?
I hate Stan Van Gundy, man. I mean, I'm proud to say I hate Stan Van Gundy. What
about Jeff Van Gundy?
I kind of hate him too. I just hate all the Van Gundys. You know, if you can put all the Van Gundys in a bucket and just toss them off a cliff, I think the world would be a better place.
Whoa! I never said Christian Wood was not a good fit. I just said the Mavericks don't like him, and he's not good on defense. I never said he wasn't a good fit.
I can tell he's not a good fit. Yeah, the defensive assignments. I'm saying it. The defensive assignments he missed. Nah. That's okay.
You know what the problem is? Okay, like Porzingis, they always want one player to sacrifice, right? And the Mavericks have chosen him to be the guy to sacrifice his game, like his scoring. They want him to sacrifice a little bit of scoring for more defense, and he don't want to do it.
Right.
It was the same thing Porzingis, right? Porzingis was like, all right, well, I'll do whatever you guys tell me to do, I'll do it.
Well, Carlisle in the playoffs just told him to sit in that Clippers said just told him to stand in the corner.
Yeah.
Stay in the corner, shoot 30. If he can't tell you when to shoot it.
Right.
Porzingis said, hell no, I ain't with that.
Right.
How about just get up out of here?
And which we know he asked for a trade now.
So, but yeah, man, so in all, if not trying to be, just thinking of it, not trying to be, but if you had all to do again, you think the Mavs make that trade, Or should the Mavs have made that trade, that draft trade, and just kept the pick?
For what?
Christian Wood.
Um,
Was it better just keeping the pick? And just drafting somebody?
Okay, here's my thing. Here's my thing with trades like that. I don't like trades like that unless you know that you're going to sign the guy. If you know you're gonna sign the guy, then yeah, the trade's worth it. But if you're gonna bring him here with the intentions on taking a fly, I get why they had to do it, because they're trying to unload money. I get why they're doing it, but for me, unless I know that I'm going to sign the player long term, I'm not making that trade. But again, Cuban's giving out such bad contracts. Well, I mean, what the hell is he supposed to do? We got flip, and you know, everybody was so Nico this, Nico that, and it's like, bro, you don't even understand. Nico just turned Kristaps Porzingis into Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, overall turned Kristaps Porzingis into Kyrie Irving. Yeah,
right. In a span of 2 years. In a span of 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
2 years. 2 years. He literally took Kyrie Irving.
He literally took a contract where everybody said before that season started, said that contract was untradeable. I'm telling you what I know. He was telling before the season started. The season started when Kristaps was here, this final season. Literally, that contract was untradeable. Nobody wanted to touch it.
Well, yeah, and you know what everybody found out? Like I've been telling everybody before, there's no such thing as an untradeable contract in the NBA in any sport. If you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. You bring in a third team or you get a fourth team, whatever needs to happen, you'll find a way to make it happen.
Right.
There's no such thing as an untradeable contract. Right. Hey, I thought Kevin Durant's contract was untradeable.
Yeah, no, that's Kevin Durant. That's Kevin Durant.
Remember, his contract, he just owed so much money. I don't see how they can trade him. I don't see how they can give him to Phoenix. Guess what? They found a way to give him to Phoenix, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like the game's about to start in the Smoothie King Center.
Yeah, Smoothie King. I heard they actually give smoothies away in there.
Oh, that's good times, man. You know,
I heard they actually do give smoothies.
Which one would you rather have, Walt? The smoothie, the smoothie, or that dry chicken sandwich you were choking on?
Well, I got that chicken sandwich supposedly for free because of Devin Booker. Don't
get me started on that clown.
They gave me one pickle for one missed free throw.
Yeah, that's the Devin Booker special.
Well, I guess if he had missed 2 free throws, I'd have got 2 pickles.
Yeah, he said the Luka special. That's the Booker special right there. You one pickle, the dry ass piece of chicken.
So I put some Chick-fil-A sauce on there. It was good.
Well, that chicken piece was looking, I don't think all the sauce in the world can fix that.
Hey, only thing was I was done with it in 3 bites because it was so damn small. Boy, they did me dirty, boy. Boy, I'll be ashamed of themselves the way they did me yesterday at Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
get a free chicken sandwich. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
The Mavericks are in the whites. Don't know what the Pelicans and I'm on Bally's.
Oh, you on Bally's? Yeah, I'm on catch this on ESPN.
Yeah,
I know that Bally's. Yeah, I know what that Bally's broadcast is about. A lot of homered it up front running.
Harp and Forward do the best they can. Come on, man. Do the best they can.
A lot of front running and
Who's that woman? She's beautiful.
Who's that?
I don't know who that chick was. She worked for the Pelicans, but I don't know if she's doing the PR or something. But gosh, that's a gorgeous woman. Wow. See what happened if you had on balance, you could have seen when I saw it. Good Lord.
International Women's Month. Shout out to you, girl.
It's a beautiful
black girl,
woman,
whoever you are.
Wow, beautiful.
Get out of there.
Nah, Well, hold on. We still on there.
Yeah. It's
still on
International Women's Month. Don't say anything.
We still on there. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
You're
Still on there. I ain't home.
Yeah, you get ready to go there.
I'm about to go really vulgar right there.
About to
Yeah, the
get
Pels
about
in
to
the
jammed up.
road blues. Yeah, the Pels in our road blues. And we all know who's gonna win.
Yeah, this thing is. How do you know?
Oh, the Mavericks
You got
won the
inside.
tip.
You got inside. See, you got inside information.
Yeah, I think Valanciunas was cheating on the tip. That's all he wanted. All right,
Oh, okay.
that's a good start.
I don't think that counts. All right, we'll be back at halftime.
Yeah, man.
Don't regret putting us back on ESPN. Put us back on ESPN, Mavs.
Yeah.